The launch that nobody asked for is here. Robertson Opus, and here is why. Hi guys, welcome back to Only with Ron. Robertson Opus is here, and the reason why nobody is asking for it is because of so many good memories for many people are actually done there. Like those rowdy nights watching football, or those first dates or date nights that you have there. It's no wonder that many people are very sad to see it go. However, it looks like one of the smarter moves in D9 that you can make today. So today we are going to deep dive into the analysis of Robertson Opus. And if you are doing research for your 2025 purchase and you need more data back analysis, hit me up right here and I'll be happy to help you with it. So here is how the video is going to be laid out. First, we'll run through the project and pricing overview. Then we'll break it down using my asset framework, affordability, supply and demand, safe entry, estate appeal, and transformation. And finally, I will wrap it up with the asset score and my personal take for this project. And now is the perfect time to hit that like button and share this video with your friend if they are also looking into Robertson Opus. So first up, the project overview. Robertson Opus is a brand new 999 years mixed-use project that is developed by Fraser Property and Sekisui House. Built on the former Robertson Walk, it has 348 residential units plus 26 retail lots. It's located along Unity Street, Robertson Quay, and it's just 5 minutes walk to Fort Canning MRT, near Orchard and the CBD as well. Surrounding this project, you will also see UE Square, also offering some retail and lifestyle amenities, the pier, and other high-end F&B along the river. It is also 1 km to River Valley Primary School and the current ACS Junior. So the launch date is set and the preview starts from 5th of July to 15th of July. Estimated TOP will be in 2030, quarter 2. So for now, the pricing. Before we start, this is a disclaimer that the pricing that is shown here is based on my opinion and experience on the ground, so it doesn't represent the developer or our company. Here is the price matrix, and I'm expecting it to be around 3,003 to 3,005 per square foot. So from the suite, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 2 plus study, 3 bedrooms flexi, 3 bedrooms premium, and 4 bedrooms premium. The prices should be starting from around 1.46 million, and you can see the rest of the pricing estimated over here. Before we start the asset framework, if you are enjoying our property TED Talks and project reviews, be sure to subscribe to our channel because it will help the channel a whole lot. Thank you. First up, affordability. So this is to see how well you will be able to afford a property over here. Looking at this table, we are taking the starting price of each layout, estimating the TDSR, monthly mortgage, and the income that you need to have to comfortably hold a property over here. So for the suite, the monthly income should be slightly below 11,000. For 1 bedroom, $12,590. For 2 bedroom, $18,180. And you can see the rest of the monthly income required over here. So by hitting this monthly income, you will be able to comfortably hold this property, and that is the number one thing that we want to look at in the asset framework. But please note that this calculation is based on 75% loan on a 4.5% stress test interest and also a 30-year loan tenure. Actual eligibility and calculation may vary depending on bank stress test rate and of course the loan tenure that you are eligible to. And you can always DM me to work out your exact numbers. Next is the supply and demand. For CCR region, our approach is a little bit different from the OCR and the RCR region. So we want to keep track of the supply and how we measure up to the surrounding developments. Because for the demand, District 9 is matured and it attracts upgrader from all over the island. People who are looking for a city living lifestyle and does not limit to only one specific area. So land plots surrounding Robertson Opus has already been developed, but further out we do see 4 GLS plots that have already been bidded and will be launching soon. So for this part, it will be worth noting that there will be 4 new launch developments coming up, which are all 99 years leasehold, and we will reference to them later in the analysis. Next is a safe entry. So around Robertson Opus, there are 99 years leasehold properties, freehold properties, and those that are 900 over years leasehold properties as well. For example, the pier at Robertson, which is right next to Robertson Opus, it is averaging at $2,259 per square foot, and right opposite it, the UE Square is averaging $2,081 per square foot. These are past transaction prices that are for properties that are around 20 to 30 years old. sold. For new developments around the area, we are looking at Canning Hill Piers, launched about 4 years ago, already have sub-sale transactions up to $3,289 per square foot, which means these buyers actually bought from people who previously purchased from the developer. They probably want something new and nearer to the TOP date. But a more recent launch nearby, which is the Union Square, that was launched last year, November, they have sold an average of $3,177 per square foot, and having the top per square foot transacted at $3,752 per square foot. So the 4 plots of GLS, which is also 99 years leasehold, will be high-rise projects, likelihood to be in the 30 over stories to 40 over stories, and we can expect the PSF range to be very wide due to the per floor loading per square foot. So for a brand new 999 years mixed-use project, if it is launched between $3,300 to $3,500, what do you think? Personally, I feel that it depends on your holding period, but I think it's a relatively safe entry. Makes the estate appeal. Given it is a landmark by itself right now, we can expect high foot traffic for the area, making the retail component very attractive in the future. The closeness to the MRT is also something that would appeal to the masses. Car park allocation is high. The ratio is 80%. We'll expect that there will be excess of parking lots going around. So for those who owns multiple cars, there's definitely a draw to them. The renewed design and paying homage to the Robertson Walk courtyard is also something pleasing to the eye, although that may affect other factors of the developments, for example, the space taken away for the facilities and also possible noise passing through the courtyard up to the residents. But being in the center of the Robertson area and having multiple frontage, I think it will still be a good looking development. And lastly, the transformation. I think this mainly will come from the transformation of pricing in this area, especially around the Great World River Valley area where you see that 4 GLS, as well as that 2 new launch nearby that has already crossed the $3,700 mark. So that's the brief on the asset framework analysis. And for this development, we are starting to give the asset score because the summary is just not enough for you to make a distinctive decision. So the asset score for this development is 77.4. And here comes the things that I like about this development. Definitely is the 999 years status that is very rare in the CCR new launch today. I really love the layouts. I think some of the 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms layout are the clear winner in this development. The prime location in the Robertson area, this location has always been very strong in rental demand, and the closeness to the MRT station is definitely something I like as well. And lastly, the pricing. It is possibly the biggest draw if they are falling within the estimation that we have. I guess we'll just have to wait and see on the balloting day. And here are some of the concerns I have, which is very clear, is the skywell at the courtyard area. Of course, it really depends on what kind of shops and foot traffic we have over there, but the possible noise passing through that courtyard to the residents, I think that will cause a concern. But choosing the right unit will help you mitigate this factor. Also, you don't really get the full unblocked river view. So for those people who really prefer a view of the river, this project doesn't offer that to you. And lastly, some stacks are really positioned quite close to another, so that may cause some privacy issues. But I guess those stacks will probably be priced much more sensitively. So for investors, maybe that will be one of the unit that you will look out for. But for those people who are buying for the long term or own stay, you will probably want to avoid those stacks. So over here, unit selection is really the key for your easy exit. And last but not least, the verdict is if you can get a good stack at the price around $3,400 or below, especially for those 2 bedders or 3 bedders, I think this will be a stronghold. So in short, this is a good long-term asset in a proven district and location. I think it's definitely one of those that you want to pay attention to if you are looking to purchase into the CCR in 2025. Alright, so if you need help shortlisting units, comparing the nearby launches, or calculating your affordability, DM me right here so I can help you with it. The preview ends on 15th of July, and you can also DM me here and we can go down and take a look together. This is Ron signing off, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!